Good evening, everybody, and welcome to AFR Monday Night Tights for May 6, 2019. I'm your host, Steve Tower. We have an exciting show here tonight. Our first show after the pay-per-view event, the Reign of Destruction, where we saw both of the titles that were on the line were retained, although the tag team championships were retained due to a disqualification, and we're going to remedy that tonight because that's going to be our main event, as the UnNatural Disasters will have a rematch with a team that has now dubbed themselves Hollywood High, and that will be a no-holds-barred, no disqualification match for the tag team championship. So the UnNatural Disasters will not be able to weasel their way out and get disqualified, but retain their titles. In other events tonight, we are going to start to find out who is our number one contender for the U.S. Championship, and it's going to be 8 men have been placed in a tournament, and they will face off tonight, and then the winners will advance next week, and then they will face each other, and whoever wins that match next week will get a shot at the U.S. Championship at our pay-per-view event at the end of the month. So this should be an interesting start to that. And we're also going to hear from our heavyweight champion Groupthink, who was cut off at the pay-per-view event last week with a mysterious promo that took over our feed for a few minutes. So we're going to hear from the champ tonight on the Signal of Truth, but for now we are going to kick off our Monday Night Tights with the Super Stinger taking on John Kent, the winner advancing to the next round and trying to become the next U.S. champion. All right, so let's head on down to the Biddy Beer Arena. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's a beautiful night for wrestling here at the Biddy Beer Arena in downtown Medfield, Massachusetts. So our first match here is the Super Stinger, who came off a really fantastic main event performance against Groupthink, but he came up just short and was not able to snag the heavyweight championship. And he will be taking on John Kent. John Kent, who is currently feuding with the reigning U.S. champion, Triple G. He was not able to take the title a couple of months ago, and then he had a tag team defeat against Triple G last week. So he is certainly a man on a mission. So is the Super Stinger. We'll see what happens with them tonight. Let's see if anything happens in our pre-match. We're going to be going on to Highlight Reel O. And again, if anyone is just joining me for the first time, the screen that you see right beside me is a free digital app that you can use. There is a link in the description below. It just automates the cards and the die rolls for the game. So I find that it works really well for my show because it's much easier to show the dice and the cards. So if you want to have that for your tabletop experience, that is available for free. It's not even a download. It's just a website that you can go to. So, all right, here we are at Highlight Reel O. Let's see what happens there. 22. We're going to go to Highlight Reel P. All right, 44. We'll go to Highlight Reel Q. Oh, okay. 32. Let's see. A Hotbox member begins using object. May continue till further notice. Increase TV grade 1 letter grade. All right, so let's see. Our high grudge grade, it's actually going to be Biff Barona, who is the ally of John Kent. So he gains the object quality. All right, let's see. So we'll give him the object quality. So if he gets into a match and it calls for object, he will now be able to use it. So perhaps backstage before before the match, Biff Barona, let's see, we'll say that he has a nice baseball bat since it's baseball season, and he's saying that he's ready to take a swing at both the U.S. champion and at Super Stinger, whoever stands in the way of his partner, John Kent. So you figure that Biff Barona will be in the wings somewhere, perhaps trying to help his friend advance in this tournament, but let's see what happens. All right. Oh, yes, Sam Banner is still managing Super Stinger. Sorry, I normally have him at ringside. So there we go. He'll be next to Keith and I at ringside. All right, so there we go, cheering on his young protege, Super Stinger. And let's see what happens. Bell rings, and we are underway. All right, so favorite. That's actually going to go to John Kent. He's the wrestler that some fans love to hate and some fans love to love. So he's going to get a power surge from the crowd. Jump ahead for 2 points, so he's going to come out and overpower Super Stinger to begin the match. Toss him down to the mat a couple of times, and then finish him off with a nice snap suplex. All right, next up, okay, it's going to be a signature. So on the next FAQ, whoever wins it, they're going to double the points of it. All right, so powerful. Ooh, and that's going to go to John Kent as well. Let's see. So he's going to get 4 points. Ouch. So he's going to toss Super Stinger out of the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Super Stinger is going to land very hard on the mat outside. And he's grabbing his back. He is in pain. I wonder if he's going to be able to continue. Let's see. Neither wrestler heavy. Specialty. Oh, well, they both have a specialty. So it's going to go to the trailing wrestler, Super Stinger. So John Kent casually takes his time coming outside the ring to pick him up, and Super Stinger catches him, and he's going to lock on his Damascus head and leg lock for 2 points. And finally it'll get broken up. They'll roll back into the ring. Oh, but John Kent again, feeding off the boos from the crowd, surges ahead, another 2 points. Let's see, TV move. That's going to go to Super Stinger. So the crowd behind him, he's going to hit a big face driver for 3 points. 1, 2, 3. Here comes the Super Stinger. Again, he's going to lock on his Damascus head and leg lock for 2 points, trying to wear down John Kent. Grudge, that's going to go to the Super Stinger as well Let's see. He's just going to hit a nice little quick throat punch for 1 point. Referee gives him a warning about a closed fist. Let's see. Strong. That's going to go to John Kent. Let's see. Delivers a jarring chin blow, so he returns the favor. Back to Super Stinger. Oh, and again, using his strength and his power here. Picks him up and tosses him down for a flapjack for a point. Super Stinger fighting back, though. Catches him by surprise, leaps up and hits a standing drop kick. And let's see. Agile. Oh, okay, so they both would have... Oh, no, actually, John Kent would not have it. He only has it when he's on a square. So Super Stinger wins it. Let's see. He's going to whirl around, deliver a nice little elbow smash. Here comes the Super Stinger. He's going to win that one again with an apron dive for a point. It's all tied up. Anyone's match here. Oh, but again, the favorite quality. So John Kent, let's see, for 3 points. Ooh, so 1, 2, 3. So he, let's see, he blocks a punch, returns it, lifts him up in the air, it slams him down with a big atomic drop. And he's going to go for a quick pinfall. Hooks the leg. Let's see. Super Stinger has a AA TV grade, so 36 or less to kick out. 1. 2. And 3. Oh, no. John Kent has come out. And a sort of an upset. I guess they're both on sort of even terms, but... man on a mission here tonight, and he has taken the sting out of Super Stinger, and he has won, so he will advance, and he will face the winner of a match that we'll see later in the show. And he'll be one step closer to getting another shot at the U.S. Championship. All right, let's see what happens in our post-match. We are going to go to Highlight Reel X. 26 on Highlight Reel X. Let's see. Defeated wrestler miffed by announcer comment. Increased the wrestler's grudge grade by 1 point. So Super Stinger not happy with his performance and then takes exception to my commentary at this table. So his grudge grade goes up to 13. But nonetheless, it is John Kent who is victorious and will continue on in this U.S. Championship tournament. All right, so next up, we are going to have a special edition of the Signal of Truth. And Dolph Signal is going to be interviewing none other than Zed Groupthink. Zed Groupthink, who successfully defended his title at the pay-per-view. The leader of the committee, which right now is a committee of just 2, just him and Doug Smalls. All right, so Zed Groupthink, his music finishes, and he is ready to come down in the ring and tell Dolph Signal what he thinks. Oh.
Once again, the light comes. And it comes to shine on you, Steve Tower. But it doesn't come to shine on you to give forgiveness or bring happiness. It brings nothing but sorrow to you and your cheap federation. Your paper champions will be devoured very soon by the very darkness that consumes your soul. We come, Steve Tower, not just to take your titles, but to take everything you hold dear on Monday night. And it will be ours. You wonder who we are? That too shall be revealed in our time, and our time only. Enjoy your final days.
Oh, all right. I think I got the signal back. Holy moly. So we have been... Our signal has been taken over again, and that was wow. That was a I was called out personally in that. That was, I don't know what's going on here, folks. We will try to get down to that. But Zed Groupthink is still in the ring. Oh boy. All right. Well, so now he is going to be really upset. Let's see. Let's see what happens with Zed Groupthink, because he's still in the ring with Dolph Signal. All right, 55 on the interview chart. Oh my. Let's see. Oh. You know, sometimes you can't make these things up. 55 is the network switchboard is jammed. So we're going to roll once on each of the highlight reels, O, R, and J. All right, so let's see. Highlight reel O, O, R, and J. You never know what's going to happen on Monday Night Tights. All right, so highlight reel O, 41. Let's see. The ally of the favored wrestler is angered by perceived snub, increases grudge grade by 2 points. So that's going to be Doug Smalls, who is now the only other member of the committee. He is not happy with the leader of the committee being cut off again by that mystery promo. So his grudge grade increases to 3. All right, now we will go to highlight reel R. Let's see, 26. The heel swoons to false flattery from good guy celebrity. Reduce the heel grudge grade by 2 points. All right, so let's see. So Johnny Volume is out in the audience, and he tells Zed Groupthink, hey, it's all right. It's good TV. Don't worry about it. And that seems to pacify Zed Groupthink. So his grudge grade is actually going to go from 2 to 0. All right, so now we are in highlight reel T. And we got a 22. Let's see. Let's see. It says face win cheapened by scheming commissioner. Face TV grade reduced by 2 letter grades. So I guess that we could say that TV grade is going to go down from a quadruple A all the way down to a double A as he gets berated by the commissioner for a very unprofessional signal of truth episode. But there we go. So, all right. So someone is but in the meantime, we've still got a show to run here. Hopefully there'll be no more interruptions. We're going to have the next bout in our tournament to determine the #1 challenger for the U.S. Championship. All right, and this is going to feature Phil Michael White, otherwise known as the Big Time, and he will be taking on the expatriate Sean Banner. So Sean Banner has had a very rough go of things recently. Of course, he had the big heel turn, joined the committee, and was Zed Groupthink's right-hand man for a while, and then Zed Groupthink actually abandoned him during a tag team match and turned on him. So Sean Banner is sort of a person without a country right now, you could say, and on his own here, but has a chance to advance in this tournament and get a shot at the U.S. Championship. But of course, Phil Michael White is on quite a tear. He defeated Mark Russell at the last pay-per-view, and actually somewhat surprising easy fashion. So he is on a roll for sure, and he is one of our biggest competitors. So Sean Banner's going to have his work cut out for him. Let's see what happens in our pre-match rolls. So we are going to go to highlight reel O again. Highlight reel O and 45 on highlight reel O. Let's see. Ally of the underdog wrestler, upset by comments of opponent in TV interview, increased the ally grudge grade by 3 points. All right, well, so Sean Banner actually does not currently have an ally because he's sort of been on his own. So let's go to our stack of wrestlers that are not involved in the show tonight. Oh, let's see. How about someone who is we haven't seen in a while? Brecken Z. Deutsch, the former European champion. He has come out and said that he's behind Sean Banner as he sort of finds himself, and he's got his back, and he's not happy with the commentary about Sean Banner and his decisions recently. So Brecken Deutsch's grudge grade will go up to a 4. All right, and so Sean Banner has himself a new ally, at least for now. And we will continue on. Yes, Deb Russell is still managing big time, Mark. Sorry. I thought that maybe I wouldn't put her out just for your benefit, but I can I can have her at ringside. So, yes, so not only did the big time defeat Mark Russell, but he also now has his former manager, Deb Russell, who accompanies him to the ring. Deb Russell had a stunning change of heart in the middle of a match between Mark Russell and the big time, and decided to change sides, and she's been with him now for a couple weeks and seen a couple of his biggest victories. So we'll see what happens here tonight. All right, we are ready to get underway. Both wrestlers in the ring, and there's the bell. All right, so let's see. Strong. That's going to go to the big time. Let's see. So Sean Banner scoops him up and slams him down, but big time just shrugs it off and then retaliates with a couple of stiff right hands, and he takes the early lead. Let's see. Wild card. Oh, we're going to go to wild card for the first time tonight. Okay, so wild card 32. Is the wrestler quick? He is not. Wrestler suffers direct hit. Object thrown by opponent. Opponent scores 2 points. So Sean Banner, let's see, I guess the action spilled outside, and Sean Banner rolls outside. Big time goes to follow him, and Sean Banner grabs something from under the apron, and he comes up, and it's a bag of salt or some kind of powder. It throws it right in the eyes of the big time, who has to cover his face, tried to get it out, and Sean Banner gets in a couple of shots, and then they roll back into the ring. And we're going to go back to the wild card again. This time 11 on the wild card. Let's see. The wrestler, that's cage match. Okay. No, it's still agile. He is not agile, so opponent gets wrestler in a sleeper hold for 3 points. So Sean Banner, 1, 2, 3. He's a man on a mission here, trying to chop down the big time. All right, so we're going to go to, TV move. That's going to go to the big time, though. So he retaliates with a big elbow smash for, 3 points, actually. He's a AA rating. All right. Let's see. Favorite. I don't think. Yeah, we'll give it to the big time. He has a question mark by his favorite, but in this match, he would definitely be the favorite. So, crowd cheering him on. He'll move ahead by a point. Let's see. And another. Okay, so he feels a big power surge. Hits another couple of quick shots on Sean Banner, and then drops him to the mat with a big boot to the face. And another TV move. So tosses Sean Banner into the ropes, takes him down with a leg trip, and now the big time in control. That's going to go to Sean Banner. He gets back the momentum, gets big time down on the mat, and then scrapes his boot across his eyes. The eyes that have already been damaged by whatever that powder was he threw at him. Let's see, agile, that's going to go to Sean Banner as well. He bounces off the ropes. Let's see. And then somersaults across the ring, and then hits a big blow right to the big time's midsection. So Sean Banner fighting back. Powerful. They both have it, but Sean Banner still trailing. So, there we go. He somehow manages to pick up the almost 400-pound big time and drives him to the mat with a pile driver. That'll get the crowd oohing and eyeing. But big time's gonna fight back. Crowd behind him. a 4-point head scissors. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he wears down Sean Banner with a head scissors move, and then he's going to roll right over into a pin. So here we go. He's going to hook the leg. Sean Banner's got a TV grade of B, so he needs 26 or less to kick out. Well, oh, and he kicks out on 1. Oh, no. Referee doesn't even get the single count. All right, so Sean Banner very much into this. Let's see, and there we go. Again, he's going to do that strange somersault move and then comes up and punches Big Time right in the gut. And we're going to go to the wild card again. Let's see, 36. The favored wrestler is Powerful. Oh, no. Tosses opponent out of ring. And then tosses various objects on top of wrestler on the arena floor. So he's going to score, well, D6 points, but he only needs 1 anyways to get to his finisher. So here we go. He's going to roll Sean Banner back into the ring. Signal for his finisher, the quitting time, the top rope suplex. So he sits Sean Banner on the turnbuckle, climbs up. And he's going to drill it. Boom. All right, so Big Time. After that, the pinfall is just academic. Hooks the leg 1, 2, and 3. And the Big Time Phil Michael White is going to win and advance. So he is going to face John Kent next week. And the winner of that match will face Triple G as his manager. Let's see what happens in the post-match. We are going to go to Highlight Reel X. All right, Highlight Reel X. 24 on Highlight Reel X. The defeated wrestler, highly upset after disparaging comments by opponent, increases grudge grade by 3 points. So Sean Banner still trying to find himself, still not sure where he fits in here, but he did gain an ally in Brecken Zedeutsch. So I guess that'll be his consolation, because he will not be getting a title shot at the pay-per-view event. All right, so now it is time for our main event. We'll get the ring ready. So again, this is going to be a no-holds-barred, no disqualification tag team match, and it is for the Tag Team Championship. So the UnNatural Disasters have just had a stranglehold on the tag team division, and they've beaten off all challengers over the course of this year so far. They are undefeated in this calendar year, and they did, well, I shouldn't say that they're undefeated, but they because they did lose their last match. However, it was from a disqualification because Freakenstein rolled out of the ring and attacked me at ringside. So he was given a disqualification, which led to this rematch being granted by the commissioner. They are now dubbing themselves Hollywood High for their team name, and they are ready for their second title shot. And here at the main event of our Monday Night Tights show. So, and a 26 on the pre-match. 26. Let's see. Underdog wrestler, miffed by TV announcer comments, increases grudge rate by 1 point. Man, nobody is happy with me at ringside. Including whoever is pirating into our signal and cutting these scathing promos against me. I have not gotten any love there at ringside. All right, so, but we're ready to start the match here. Freakenstein Jr. will start in the ring for the champions, and the head trip, Leonidas McCown, will start in the ring for the challengers. So again, a tag team match, but no disqualification. So anything goes. So I'm sure that before the end of the match, probably all 4 wrestlers will be in the ring going at it. All right, so here we go. Bell rings, and we are underway. Tag Team Championship on the line. Let's see. Heavy. Oh, how about that? Well, both wrestlers are heavy. Freakenstein Jr. 300 pounds. The head trip 330. But they both have it, but they're both tied on the track. So we're gonna give it to the favored wrestler. So Freakenstein, just overpowering his opponent and then just falls down on top of him. Ouch. For the early points. Let's see. And then he will tag in his partner. Here comes Big Mouth Bass, Kyler Bass. He'll pick up the head trip. Let's see. Object. Neither of them have the object quality, so we'll move on. Oh, so there's a signature again, so we'll go to the next one. And double, whoever gets it. Ooh, and that's going to be Kyler Bass. Let's see, so bronze move, so it would be 1 point. We're going to double it to 2. 1, 2. So he gets the head trip up in a stalling suplex. Drops him to the mat. Let's see. Then he's going to tag back in Freakenstein Jr., and they're going to both lift him up for a double suplex for another point. So nice teamwork by the champions who are in control. And let's see what happens next. Object. Still neither of them have it. I'll move on to the next one. All right, highlight reel. Oh, we're going to go to highlight reel B. Let's see, 22 on highlight reel B. Assuming I can get to highlight reel B. Here we go, 22. Oh, we're going to go to highlight reel D. All right, 32 on highlight reel D. Let's see, wrestler fakes being disabled. Then, as opponent gloats, he uses a foreign object hidden in his gear to incapacitate opponent and score immediate win. Oh, no. So, Freakenstein Jr. was playing possum, and the head trip decided to turn to the crowd and start cheering, and Freakenstein pulled out a set of brass knuckles and then dropped the head trip to the mat, and then an unconscious head trip was pinned for 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, so that is going to be it, and there we go. The tag team champions have once again retained their belt, so the crowd's going to rain down boos upon them. Well, although I guess some people are going to cheer. But there we go. They have defended their title yet again. Let's go to the post-match. Let's see. We're going to go to highlight reel X. 61 on highlight reel X. All right. Let's see. Commissioner interrupts TV interview with winning wrestler to express disappointment with the wrestler's performance. Increase the wrestler's grudge grade by 2 points. So the commissioner comes out and says that the reason we had this match is because you cheated the last time and got a DQ, and Freakenstein is not happy about that. They say that we're the champions and we have a stranglehold on this tag team division, so get out of the ring. So he's going to pick up the commissioner and toss him out of the ring. And that's how our show is going to close, with the UnNatural Disasters again retaining their titles. And I don't know if anyone can stop them in the tag team division. It's going to, I don't know who it's going to be, but they will be the champions at least for another month here. All right, so let's go to our post wrap-up show here. All right, so thank you everybody for tuning in. This was a quick show. It did go by quick. We had a couple of matches that did not go as long as I thought they would, but that's what happens with this game. Sometimes matches will be long, drawn-out affairs. I know that the main event that we had at the last show was a very long, drawn-out affair, but that's kind of the magic of this game. You never know what's going to happen. You set up the matches. You think you know what's going on, but then the book has the highlight reel book has more in store for you. All right, so next week, come on back. Right now, the only confirmed match is that we will have John Kent facing the Big Time, and the winner of that will be in a will be the number one contender for the U.S. Championship. And again, we will try. I'll get my security team to work on the feed so that we're not getting hacked in the middle of the show again. We'll try to get down to that. And we'll see. Yes, the hackers will take the Paper Champs tag title. Oh boy, I know things are heating up here. We're you know, the first show of the month, always exciting as we gear up to our next pay-per-view. So there we go, guys. That is going to be all for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, welcome. Hopefully you'll tune back in next week. There's links down below if you'd like to learn more about the game or the cards that I've used. And also, I forgot to mention the house rule that I use about the fatigue for covering up these pin marks. But all that down in the video below. Otherwise, we'll see everybody next week. Until then, get out there, have fun, play games, and I will see you after further review. Have a good night, everybody.